welcome. So, I want to explain the point of this stream, right? You can see we got a tier list here. And if you look at my tab, we have got a some Reddit action open here. And that is for a primary reason. That reason being, I submitted a photo of myself. There's a subreddit on Reddit. There's a community on Reddit called Doppelganger. And this community is used for people to find their lookalikes. So I posted on this subreddit. I posted a photo of myself, with my username on it. I'm on my Real Stiffy Reddit. And you can see there's a lot of people who are doing the same thing here. They got their faces in here. I did this, and I wasn't expecting much of a response. But we have 63 comments to review. I have not looked at this post yet, so this is going to be the blind react. This is the source photo that I gave them. And we are going to rank them in a tier list. So I'm pretty excited for this. And we're just going to hop right into it, honestly. So, yeah, let's get into it. We're taking a look, and let's see what we got. Yeah, what else? Yeah, okay. I mean, expect anything different? I don't. We love that. I've actually seen this GIF like 30 times on Instagram before, so, I mean, fair enough. We got the Luigi comparison. Yeah, it's uncanny. The curl, the eyes, the shape of his head. I knew 1000% beyond the shadow of a doubt this would be top comment. Fair enough. Okay, so now what we're going to do before we look at the rest of these comments is we are going to add Luigi to the tier list. We have him in the file already. Because, I mean, I knew this was going to happen, right? Everybody knew this was going to happen. It was going to be inevitable. So now we're going to add Luigi. Square images, portrait images, no crop. I think square is going to have to do, but honestly, we could probably use a better photo. So let me reset it real quick. Let me pop open another tab, and I'm just going to grab a better photo of Luigi real quick. Luigi. Oh, this is good. We can steal the Mario Party profile picture that he has. So this should be good. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so, I mean, Luigi is going in S tier. There's, yeah, he is absolutely S tier, Lizzie. So, now we're going to go down the list, and we're going to see what other comparisons we get. So now I can hide this comment, and we're going to look at the next one. Who is this? Bronson Pinchot. Balky from Perfect Strangers. Balky from Perfect Strangers. Bronson Pinchot. So probably not what this guy looks like right now. Balky, Perfect Strangers. I don't know if I see it. Okay. Without the mustache, like if we lose the mustache, I'm assuming it's the guy on the right. He does kind of have the eye color, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna add him to our tier list. Every single thing on this Reddit is going to be added to the tier list one way or another. Bronson Pinchot. I'm definitely botching that pronunciation. So I don't know. I'm not super crazy about the viability of this lookalike here. I don't know. This is like a C for me. Like I kind of see the resemblance, but then again, the existence of the whole mustache definitely puts it lower for me. Came here to say this. Came here to say this. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. It's not too far off the mark. What do we got next? Borat. Not Sacha Baron Cohen, just Borat. This one is pretty valid. Yeah, this one is completely fair. I'm gonna add him as well. So we got Borat. Very nice. I have a chair. I have gotten that one a lot in real life, so I think that in itself gives it a lot more merit too. So I'm gonna give this one like a strong. Oh, but so I think he absolutely at minimum belongs in A tier, right? But the fact that I've gotten the comparison in real life multiple times might warrant an S tier as well. So I think that's also pretty fair. Okay. So we got Luigi, Borat, and then Mr. Pinchot. Let's move on. Somewhat like Zappa after he shaved his head. As in like Frank Zappa, I think is the guy's name. Frank Zappa. Oh my god. Dude, this one's pretty wild. I think there was like a hot sec where I tried to get this part going. And if I had that, and you know, if I had longer hair and stuff, that could also be a strong comparison. Frank Zappa, head shaved. Is that also him? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, I kind of see that. I kind of see this. This is pre-mustache Frank. That's wild. Okay, Frank Zappa. Let's grab him. This is actually a really funny. I'll use this as the screen cap here. Zappa. Okay. We got Mr. Zappa. Go back into the tier list and toss him in. Now, what do we rank Zappa? This is a good question. I think he's definitely more accurate than this guy, but not like a striking resemblance. So I feel like he goes in B. I think that's a pretty fair comparison to put him in B. What do we think? Okay, let's move on. Live action Luigi. Do we mark that separately from actual Luigi? Because I have gotten the separate comments, right? Like Luigi and then live action. Just out of curiosity, live action Luigi. What do we get for that? Live action Luigi. I'm gonna Google that and see what happens. Live action Luigi. Definitely not this guy. I don't see that. I think maybe we're looking more at like realistic Luigi. Now we're talking. Yeah, exactly. Literally like this guy. This one specifically is actually pretty fair. Because if we get in here and we're like, if we really try to bring that up a little. I don't know. Okay, I feel like we can try to rank them separately. Luigi, realistic Luigi. I don't know. Unless there's like actual source material for live action, then I guess I'll leave him be for now. Okay, who else? Jason Schwartzman. And then people agree. How is this not higher? Especially with the mustache in Darjeeling. Okay, I need another. I'm gonna Google him and get some more photos. Jason Schwartzman. This is what we're working with. Okay, okay. This is an interesting comparison. It's got a bit of a wider jaw. This one is not bad, especially because he's also got green eyes. That's definitely going to give it some points. And then what was the Darjeeling? Okay, so that's like literally what they referenced here. Yeah, it's a pretty large mustache, pretty sizable. All right, we'll grab this. Grab this one. Cool. Let's keep moving. I will toss him in here. So, is this a stronger comparison than Frank Zappa? It's not up in S tier, and I don't know if it's up in A either. But I think it's more accurate than Zappa just because the mustache is more similar eye color as well, and then the hair is like a bit closer. So I'll put him in a high B. I think that's fair. All right, moving further. Nah, not this guy. Okay, I did not expect to see him here. Ryan from The Office. I heard that he's dating like a TikTok influencer now. What is the guy's name again? Okay, Ryan Howard. We need one with facial hair. I could actually see like the overall face structure being relatively similar. I think I get that. I think this image counts as source. BJ Novak. Yes, that's the guy's name. Yeah, I heard that he was dating some influencer from TikTok. I wonder how that's going. BJ Novak. Okay. Specifically as Ryan from The Office. Let's see if this gets the face. Okay, it kind of cut it out completely because the image is like here. Can we crop that? Do we care? Probably not. I'll just put him in. Okay. I think this is a high C. No, but then again, because he never outwardly tried to grow the mustache, which definitely puts him below A, at the very least a low B. It's more accurate than this guy. But I don't know if it's more accurate than Zappa. But the one thing that he does have going for him in terms of lookalike is the facial structure is a bit similar. So maybe a low B? I've got to get him a better source image for the, let's see. Can I edit this in, you know what I'll just do? Let me just pop this open in Photos. Like this, and then, doesn't this thing have a crop feature? Bro. Edit. Okay, it is letting me edit it. Yeah, there we go. Save. I'm just gonna save that as the file. Are we allowed to like delete one of these images? Oh, you can delete row? Okay. Can I just get him out of here? Get me out! I think we're just shit out of luck. I know, right? Hang on, we got the kitty here. Let's see if we can grab him. Come on! Catnapped. We have bro in custody. Uh-oh. Okay, he wants to leave. Alright, I think we're not going to worry about it, but we'll be more careful with the cropping next time, because I can't figure out how to get rid of him. Yeah, images are not saved, blah, 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 blah. Unless, maybe there's something that you could... Huh? Did we just lose all of the files by clicking on normal mode? Alright, that's not a big deal. I mean, we didn't have like 30 images on there. We know exactly where everybody was. So let's do that again. We're gonna be cool, fool. We got Luigi. We got this guy. Borat. And BJ. Okay. Cool. Let's put everybody back. This guy was in C. And then I believe it was this order. Boom, boom, boom. How about that? Way to not freak out. We kept a cool head and assessed the situation and responded accordingly. Talk to me nicely. Let's keep going. Fuck you! We've already seen this. That's enough. Bob. Okay. Bro, what show is he from again? Bob's Burgers, obviously. Am I dumb? I can't believe that I even said that. Yeah, what show is Bob from John Bob from? Bob's Burgers. Bob. He's got the mustache. I think we have to honor this for sure. Because it definitely counts as a lookalike, I'll tell you that much. Toss him in here. Okay, so this is where we start thinking of it. Wide. He's got a wide mustache. Bit of a rounder face. He's a tad older. Definitely more accurate than this guy. But I would wager that in terms of overall similarity, dude, he might have to go like high B or like low A, honestly. This is a tough one for sure, because, you know, I'm not a head of household or anything. I can't claim that. But I think at least he has to go high B, at least. If things convince me otherwise later down the line, he can probably go higher in A. But that's gonna remain as the verdict for now. So let us continue. The Pringle guy. Fuck you. Okay, we have to add him in here. The fucking Pringle guy. God damn it. Pringle guy. Save as Pringle. Okay. Okay, now the Pringle guy, honestly, I would say he would look like an even stronger lookalike if I still had my middle part. And if I had brown hair, then, I mean, I would look exactly like him. So, definitely goes above this guy. Does he go above BJ? I don't know. I think he goes like high C, to be honest. I think that's fair. Okay. Who's this guy? Is Screech his actual name? Some of these I don't get. As in, like, I actually don't know who the person is. Oh, okay, I found him. Okay, cool. Saved by the Bell. That's who he is. Dude, I do not see this comparison at all. I don't know. Hair is pretty curly. I don't know. I'm gonna grab him. I mean, Reddit has deemed that we are somewhat of a lookalike. It's got 5 upvotes, so we have to honor this. You just joined, but you agree fully with Screech? This dude looks nothing like me, bro. We have to rank him. Okay, so we have Screech. I don't even see like an eye color compare. At least this guy was a bit closer in eye color. That's you, bro? Okay. We have verification from chat too, but I'm just not... What do you see in this? I guess the eye color is a plus. But other than that, hair's nothing like me. Facial hair too, I'm not getting. Let's try to recreate this expression. How is that? Is that accurate? I think we should use this image. But then again, it's too late. We already learned. We learned our lesson. I know you joined late, but last time I tried to reset this, we lost everything. Like looking at a guy looking in a mirror, okay? Whatever you say, bro. Okay, in that case, would you rank him over this guy? Would you say that I look more like Screech than Bronson? Which I guess they're probably saying like a younger version. So then again, this one is definitely more convincing. Wow, he lost 60 pounds. This is some tabloid shit. The red shirt pick, no. The old photo, yes. Okay, I think I lost you there. Wait, where was he wearing a red shirt? I think you're talking about this guy. The red shirt pick, no. The old photo, yeah. Okay, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. This was a red shirt. Okay. I think he goes in C. I think he goes in C. Maybe a bit higher than this fella. Alright. Blake Ridson. Blake Ridson. From the Gilded Age. Oh my god. I got this comparison in real life. Hang on. Let me pull up a picture of him. Dude, I went to an ice cream store. No way he goes in C. He has to be higher. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. Other than the eye color, he looks nothing like me. I'll give you low B, but I really don't see it. Let me tell you though, I got this comparison in real life the other day. I showed up to this frozen yogurt shop, and they say like, oh, like you look like this guy. Oh, what is it? What show is he from? They tell me he's from a show called The Gilded Age. I was like, okay, but they didn't know the actor's name. They didn't know the character's name. And now that I see this comparison here, and I see that he's in The Gilded Age, I understand it. But honestly, this guy, I don't have the model look. I have the mustache for sure, and the you know, we got black hair, so that's cool. But yeah, no, this dude's just like an upgraded version of me. That's let me rank him though. Blake Ridson. If I grew out my hair, we might have a bit of a chance at comparison. I think he does look more like me than most of the folks here so far. Maybe I might put him like below Bob. Let's throw him in here. Then again, the fact that I've gotten a real life comparison probably bumps him up a bit. I think I have to give that some credit. Even though it was only like 2 people. Okay, I think I'm gonna put him in A, probably low A if we get other comparisons. But let's see what else we got. Freddie Mercury. I've done this one before. I did one where I like Photoshopped myself into one of his albums. Freddie Mercury. This is a good one. Let's see if I can find a reasonable photo to compare. Freddie Mercury. Yeah, this one's pretty good. It was like this album that I just like took and tried to remake. How's this? That's pretty good. Okay, let me grab a screen cap of him and I will do a rating. I'll take this one. Ew. Okay. I think he goes in A tier. I've cosplayed as him for Halloween. I don't know if that counts as a cosplay. I dressed up as him for Halloween one time. I would say he probably goes higher than this dude from the Gilded Age. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. We're getting through this. Simon Helberg. From The Big Bang Theory, right? I think that's the guy. Simon Helberg. Yeah, it is. This fucking smirk, bro, has me deceased. Because I swear I've seen... You can definitely make some good ironic memes with this expression. I'm sure that they've already... Like, they used one with Sheldon where it's like, wrong gas leak or something like that. Sheldon Cooper, wrong gas leak meme. That's it. Love is in the air? Wrong. Immediate S for Simon. Can we get a photo of him with a mustache? Did he ever try that out? He went like the beard thing, but I don't think he ever went with the mustache look. Immediate S is interesting. The face shape is actually pretty similar. Alright, we'll try this again. No stash, but that's you. He does have the green eyes too. At the very least, I do have to concede. I have to agree with you. Cover yours. Let's try that. How can we possibly do this? I actually do kind of see that. At minimum, I think we have to put him in high A. Simon Helberg. Let's throw him in the ring here. At minimum, we have to go high A. The facial structure is very similar, and he's got the eyes. Eric Van Ruyen. That's another person that I need to Google right now. Eric Van Ruyen. Bro. Is this like a PGA pro? Well, he won something. Sorry, who is that guy at B? Which guy are we talking? This guy? Dude, I keep forgetting these guys' name. There's so many people that I haven't heard of before on this list already. But I think if we scroll up, then we can find them. Let's look at it. Was Jason Schwartzman? Maybe that's the one? With the yellow background. Bro, that's Frank Zappa. Except the comparison they gave specifically was, where is it? Did we lose it? This one. Somewhat like Zappa after he shaved his head. Okay. Let's keep moving. Where were we? Freddie Mercury, Simon Helberg, Freddie Mercury. Oh, is this Mel Gibson? I think that's Mel Gibson. Thomas Magnum. From Magnum PI? No, it's not Mel Gibson, bro. Tom Selleck, that's the guy. Is that not Tom Selleck? Bro, I'm so bad at knowing these guys' names. I don't think Mel Gibson even ever grew a mustache. Tom Selleck, I can see that. But man, I just don't have brown hair, so I don't know how we're gonna make this jump. It's a comparison for sure. Hang on, I think I like accidentally downloaded it wrong. Fuck, let's try that again. Oh, okay, I see what happened. All right, we got him. Toss him in here. Okay. Mr. Tom Selleck. Guy from Friends who dated Monica. Okay. That's where I first saw him. And then, I swear that I saw him in this other movie. I think it was a rom-com. I think he has to go in B, but like above all of these guys minus Bob. I think that's a fair one. Then again, when you compare these two, this is kind of like a coin flip. I don't know who you put higher, Jason or Tom. I'll leave that up to you guys. We have a strong showing so far. We have a stacked cast in B here. No one in D yet. Is this actually this person's name, bro? And this mustache is massive. He definitely went for the brush down look for sure. I am going to do a Google action on the side. Sakisha. Yeah, this is actually this guy's name. Now, who is he? Is this like a streamer or something? Yeah, he is. 408,000 followers on Twitch. This is a big man we're dealing with. Huge mustache. Okay. What kind of content does he post? Is this like gaming? I'm asking you guys in the chat, like you're the ones who like provided this comparison. I feel like this dude could easily, like, I could easily turn out to look like this guy in a minute. What do you think he has? More mustache hair or followers? Well, like, counting individual strands here, I feel like he has over 1,000. But man, 400,000 followers? That's a lot of hair that you need to grow. How many strands of hair? This is a good question. How many strands of hair do you have? The average human scalp has between 80,000 to 150,000 hair follicles. Guaranteed I'm on the higher end. Hairy man over here. I don't have back hair though. That's a blessing for sure, not having that. Okay, did I download this guy already or no? I think I did. Okay. But yeah, I feel like in 30 years or so, I could totally, like if I wanted to, I could definitely grow a larger mustache. I just kind of like the longer and slightly thinner look than like the stuff that goes everything. All of your back hair is above your lip. I guess that's how it works. The genetics balanced it out. I feel like he's like a high C. Just like at current state, you know? We have different facial structures. His mustache is completely different. That's just the Turkish genes. So you're saying all Turkish people have no back hair, but like all mustache? Is that true? Can someone confirm? All right, let's keep moving. Philip Forsberg. I know nothing about hockey. This warrants another Google search. Okay, his mustache style is very similar to mine, I have to say. This is a pretty good one. The Nashville Predators. That is that's a sus name, bro. I don't know. I would not want to play for a team with that name. No disrespect to anybody from Nashville. Okay, let's grab that. Philip Forsberg. Crazy name. Yeah, why is he named Philip Forsberg and he's on the Predators, bro? Kinda sus, that's all I'm gonna say. Did I not save him in the right location, bro? I swear, I have so many tabs open, it's like confusing the shit out of me. Okay, no, I got him. It's just the fact that he was a PNG. This dude was hiding from me. Okay, so, like, super similar mustache, but everything else is different. So, does that kind of mean that we're in C territory? Because I put Pringles Man there in the C tier for that same reason. So I would feel comfortable with just tossing him in C. Because other than that, we look nothing alike. So mustache alone, probably low C. We haven't had our first D tier yet. So I wonder what that's going to be. We may have found our first D tier because I don't see this one at all. We're getting into the lower categories now, the lower upvoted posts. And so these are probably going to tend to be less accurate because less people upvoted them. And this one, I'm not really seeing this one, chat. Let's do another Google. Bro. This guy looks nothing like me. Let's try the look. I see the vision. Okay, maybe I'm gonna be proven wrong again. He's got the longer face. I'll give him that. Let's get one with, did he ever try a mustache? Is that him? With the stash? Okay, that's not bad. Definitely not similar looking overall, I don't think. But that does bring him closer. So this is good. This is good, actually. All right. I'll take this one. We'll use it as a comparison. Matthew. Now, where does he rank? I don't know. Like, none of these have really been true D tiers, if I'm being honest. This one, I think I was about to put him in D tier, but the mustache photo kind of saved it. I think he has to go, but he has to go low C. I don't know. Nothing else going for him. He has to go low C, in my opinion. Let's keep moving. William Ceramides. TikToker and musical artist. Is he in Greece here? Is this Santorini in the background here? Got the blue doors. This feels like some clothing that you would wear in Greece. But I think this deserves another Google because this photo alone, I'm not seeing it. Okay. If I had my hair grown out, maybe this could work. He's got similar colored eyes. You see it? Similar nose too, actually. I am kind of seeing it a little. I'm trying to recreate the structure. How's that? Okay, I feel like this is kind of fair. Nah, but in this photo, no way. He went completely bald. All right. We'll grab this photo. Do a little snipping tool action. Feel like I'm stalking the man. Okay. William Ceramides. I don't think this warrants anything higher than a C. It is quite similar. But the similarities end from a facial hair standpoint. So definitely not ranking him too high, I don't think. Dude, did I lose the photo again? There's so many images in this. Okay, I just saved him in the wrong file, bro. I'm tweaking. I think we might actually have to do that again. Damn it. That's it. Technical difficulties. When you have this many tabs open, you're bound to get confused. Okay, let's add him. I don't know. I think he does go like high C, honestly. Yeah, I think this is actually fair. Okay, high C. Let's keep moving. Inspector Losau. Is that how I say that? It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, this guy's in the Pink Panther series. Wow, he's looking sneaky here. Peter Sellers as Inspector Clouseau. I don't know. This one's a bit closer, I think. Let's try this. It's got like a blank, serious stare. I'll try to replicate that. What do we think? What's our take? I don't know if I see it. Maybe in this one. Maybe this one a bit more. What was their original comparison photo? I think it was this one. I'll take this one. We have to rank it, of course. Peter Sellers Inspector. Okay. Where do we rank him? Where do we rank him? This is a really interesting one for sure. I don't know, dude. He's not D. Because if he was D, then this guy would be D for sure. I don't think he goes in B though. Maybe like middle of C. I could see that. It's more balanced this way. Like, you're not going to put everybody in S tier. Okay. Let's move on. Freddie Mercury, Mario. This is our first Mario comparison in the thread, and we must rank it. And now you will hear my opinion about the Mario lookalike allegations. Mario. I'll do this one. This profile picture is kind of cute. Mario. Okay. So Mario, right? In the grand scheme of lookalikes, I have gotten him as a lookalike many a time. You know, in comments and whatnot. And I have to say, overall, I don't know if it's that similar, guys. His face is much wider. And overall, I mean, the Luigi comparison is king. Right? There's no two ways about it. I do want to point out, and I did make a video about this. I don't think Instagram folks have seen it yet. I posted it on TikTok though. How people were saying my nonchalant versus freaky face. One side of the face looks like Mario, and the other side of my face looks like Luigi. And I don't think that's true. It's more, in my opinion, it's more Luigi and Waluigi. And someone did Photoshop this, so. Again, I'll probably post that on Instagram tomorrow. So The Mario ranking, I think, probably goes in low B. Because you already have a much more superior comparison from the franchise. All right, moving on. Josh Peck. No shot. We may have our first D tier. Josh Peck. Here is our standard comparison. Move this up here. He's doing this little smirk. We have very similar eye colors, for sure. That's a strong reasoning. My hair is not grown out at the moment, so we can't really give any points for that. So eyes, facial structure. Did he ever try the mustache? Mustache. He kinda did. No. Like, if somebody on the street saw me and was like, hey, you look like Josh Peck. Like, there's 100 more comparisons that go before that one, I think. And so for that reason, I'm out. I think we may have found our first D tier. Because there's similarities, but they're not anything crazy. If anybody disagrees with that, let me know. But at the moment, he will go in the D tier. Let's move on. Surely you knew the answer before posting. Is there any point in saying Luigi? Oh, I just did. Baked Gaming 12. Your audacity is fair. I'm seeing Oscar Isaac. I think his face is like a little rounder for sure. Oscar Isaac. I loved him in Moon Knight, by the way. Pretty cool dude. Oscar Isaac. Mustache. Did he try a mustache? He did. Okay. I think it's fair to take this one. Or this ranking too. Let's try this. Oscar Isaac kind of looks like Nick from New Girl. Is that a crazy comparison? Like, they both have pretty similar facial structures. Alright, we got Oscar Isaac. Overall, I think our facial structures are completely different. I'm a bit longer. He's got like a bit more of a squarer shape. He doesn't have a mustache right now, and I don't have hair. The stars are not aligning in this situation. And even when he did have the mustache, he didn't really have it that thick. So I think we have to put him in high D. Okay, next. Thank you for the follow, Coffee Boy. Welcome. Scott Seiss. Cease? And then at the bottom, a little. Now, we're getting into 0 upvote territory. And this means that these are not going to be that good. So 0 upvote territory, I think, means that either they didn't upvote the message themselves, which I think you do automatically when you post something like a post or a comment, or somebody downvoted that their upvote. So we're getting far less accurate, I think. 21 upvotes, people were rocking with the Borat comparison. Now we're Scott. So who is this guy? I don't know much about this man. Comedian and actor. Okay. All right, let's take this. Save image. Now for context, because you joined a little late, I'll give you the lowdown. We are ranking all of my lookalikes on a tier list, but we're doing it based on what Reddit had deemed I look like in the doppelganger community. I posted a photo of myself, and we have like 60 plus comments to go through. We're going to start to pick up the pace, because I don't think we're even halfway. I don't know. I think we're probably halfway, to be honest, because some of the comments were just talking about, oh, yeah, this guy is similar, or like disagreeing. So, Scott, I don't know. He just looks like a white guy with a mustache and black hair. I think the similarities are not quite there. I don't know, dude. He might be another D. Is his eye color even the same? Let me take a closer look. Ooh, but this... Okay, first of all, this angle is kind of devious. That facial structure is pretty similar. Damn, it's crazy how different like lens angles can portray your face. Because here, it's kind of like a little round. And then here, it's like... Cameras are crazy, bro. Here, I actually see some similarities in our facial structures. Okay, I don't think this belongs in D. I think we can put him like mid C. That's probably fair. Okay, let's keep going. Another Borat comparison. We gotta upload that. Luigi. Fun fact: Luigi was voted most attractive Nintendo character. So this is a compliment. Thank you. You know what? This makes me happy. Salutes your username. Thank you. Comment deleted by user. Simon Hellberg. Okay, so maybe they were talking about the same thing. Sebastian Croft. Who is this guy? Sebastian Croft. Hell no. Do y'all see this? What do you think? I think we're two different people. Actually, that nose is pretty similar. But I think that's where the similarities end. Let me grab, this is copyright 2019. Sebastian Croft. Dude, I am not seeing this at all. I think this has to go in D tier unless anybody disagrees. I think like low D tier, honestly. This is probably the least accurate comparison we've gotten so far. Which makes sense because it has one upvote and it's probably them. Borat. I don't know, but I like your mustache. I actually did upvote this one from a bit when I got the notification. Borat. Oh, another one for Bronson. This guy that we got in the beginning here. This guy. I will say the reference photo that we're using for him, pretty devious. I assume that most people thought like the younger version. Okay, let's move on. Thomas Ian Nicholas. Thomas Ian Nicholas. Okay. He's got real curly hair. Oh, he was in American Pie. Cool. All right, grab a screen cap. Thomas Ian Nicholas. So overall, I don't think he's too similar. Again, different facial structures. Doesn't primarily have a mustache, and he's got curly hair. I've never tried to make my hair curly. It's more like in between straight and curly, so it's got like a slightly wavy look. You'll see when this grows out in a couple months. But I think he has to go in like high D. Yeah, mid to high D. Another one for Jason Schwartzman. That's this guy. Eric Bugenhagen. That's a fun name to say. Whoa, he's huge. This actually is not a bad one. If I put on like, I don't know, 100 pounds, we might have something to talk about here, but yeah, I don't know. We have tiny baby arms. Matter of fact, I think that I need to get down and do like 20 push-ups right now and do that again because that was embarrassing. We just need a pump, guys. 20 push-ups, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, get it, 17, they don't know me, son, get it, 18, they don't know me, son, 19, they don't know me, son, 20. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, that's better. Got ourselves a bit of a pump there. I gotta start hitting the gym again, dude. Because before, I think I could do that without breaking a sweat. But, well, I think I gotta go turn the fan on in a bit. Anyway, let's save this guy. I think he's a pretty good comparison. Bugenhagen. Ooh. I'm not gonna say that winded me, but I do need to take a couple deep breaths here, guys. Like, we're not XQC level out of shape, but we're kind of getting there. Some conditioning is needed. Bugenhagen. I think we can put him in C tier and call him like a variant, right? like in another universe, this could be me. You know, if I had a larger jawline, 100 more pounds of muscle, and grew out my hair completely, I could see that. So we'll put him down and see. Literally, David Henry, if he had a mustache. Let's see this guy. I don't know. Even if this guy had a mustache, I'm not really seeing it. We do have to rank him, but I don't think we're ranking him very high. David. Yeah, he's going in D tier. I'm not seeing it. Snidely Whiplash. This is fucked. The streets are saying that this is me. If I could, like, maniacally twist these a bit better. And I had a top hat. I don't know, they might have a point. Snidely Whiplash. This is like a very niche character. Evil villain Stiffy. Dude, you're right. I think he has to go in variants then. Because there's so many futures, right? Like this guy right here. Zoom in a bit. This guy right here. He's 40-year-old me with a wife and kids. This guy is jacked version of me, 100 pounds. This guy is evil me. I think we have to drop him a bit further because of that. We're talking variants. Yeah. This is looking like a strong list so far. I'm happy with this. Max Greenfield. Oh, from New Girl. This one's good. He's got a mustache. Damn, but it's paper thin. I don't think this one's too accurate. This one might have to go in a high D. Max. Maybe like mid D. There's a reason it only has one upvote. Okay, we're getting into some niche ones. Zahan Kapoor. This one's interesting. I do see the similarities. We have similar faces, like shapes. Zahan Kapoor. I think he goes in C tier for variance. But like on the lower end. Just because the mustache isn't that similar. Joaquin Phoenix, especially in the Her movie. Her. Mustache is pretty similar. He's got a bit more of a triangular, because he has the hairs that can really go up here, and then he's trimmed it down a bit in the center area to get it to be a bit more trapezoid-like. Let's grab him. Okay, so where does he rank? I have gotten this comparison when I had more hair a lot on Instagram, for sure. So, where does he rank? I don't think he's in D. I think he might actually have to go... The eye color is pretty similar. That might put him over. I don't know. This might be a low B. That one might be good, yeah. That's a valid comparison. Eyes give me an Oscar Isaac vibe. Scott, aka the IKEA TikTok guy. The Pringles man. Okay, so far we've gotten some duplicates. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Bashar Assad. This is the craziest lookalike we've gotten so far. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this one. But I guess we have to accept it. Download. Bashar Assad. Yeah, like, fair enough. Now, given that it has one upvote, he kind of looks like you when he had a mustache. Okay, let's not write it off just yet. Bashar Assad mustache. Fuck, I kind of see it. If I had a bit more of a rounder face. I mean, but like, this hair that he's got here, this is child's play, guys. I think we have to put him as a variant. Fuck. You might be right. Yeah, I think he has to go as a variant. God damn it. Okay, what else do we got? Yup, we got that one. Doc Holliday. I need a refresher here. Wow. This is good. Bring it down here. I just trimmed the stash, so like it could normally extend out a bit further, but man. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a valid one. Doc Holiday. Now the question is, where does he rank? Where does he rank? Definitely above this guy. He might have to go B. Like mid B. Honestly, like here is valid. Just because of like how outward the mustache of mine can get. I think this is a fair comparison. Got bushy eyebrows too. This is a good one. I'm surprised that it wasn't upvoted as much, but I think it's because they didn't put a photo. Oscar Isaac. Okay, that's it. We have officially cleared all of the lookalikes. Sort by best. Did we get any? Yeah, I think those are all of them. Cool. So this is the tier list. This is what we got. Let's review. Luigi at the top. Borat at the top. We got the dude from Big Bang Theory. Freddie Mercury. The dude from The Gilded Age. Bob. Mario. Jason. Tom Selleck. Doc Holliday. Frank Zappa. BJ Novak. Screech, I think was the guy's name. Joaquin Phoenix and Her. Blanking on this guy's name. Evil Stiffy. Evil villain me. Hang on. This guy's Eric Bugenhagen. Sakisha. TikTok influencer William Cerametis. And I think this is an NHL player. Philip Forsberg. Inspector from Pink Panther. Bashar al-Assad. Zahan Kapoor. Pringles Man. IKEA Dude. Bronson Pinchot. I'm never going to find out the right pronunciation for that guy's name. God, this guy's last name is tripping me up. Matthew McFadden? McFaddy? McFaddy. I'm sorry. McFadden. Oscar Isaac. Thomas Ian Nicholas. Max Greenfield, Josh Peck, David Henry, and God, I swear I have short-term memory or something. I think this guy's name was like Max or something. No, hell no. It's Sebastian Croft. Sebastian Croft. Cool. Okay, that is everybody. I'm going to download this. Give me that. This is going to make for a great YouTube thumbnail. I will be grabbing that. Cool. That's it then. Thank you for tuning in to this segment of the stream. We have successfully looked at all of our lookalikes as per what Reddit thinks.